Blessings and peace. Blessings and peace. And welcome to the Ice Turner Experience. I'm actually going to dive a little bit further into the series, the second part. I don't know, maybe even a third, about masculine potency based on the seventh sense. Now, what I'm going to explain to you as we go further into this series, you're going to have an understanding, a much better understanding of really the new you and the lens of everything. The lens of scripture, lens of numerology, the lens of psychology, the lens of spirituality. This is actually even a much deeper analysis than your atypical, esoteric explanation. Neutrons, the other 6 electrons. That's all carbon-based body, which is actually in silicone form. And it consisted of light. Now, what does carbon make? Carbon makes metals, gold, silver, platinum, copper. Now, hasn't America and the world basically profited off of our backs? Probably didn't catch that revelation, did you? See, 666 means man, flesh. Just like 777 is God. The seventh sense, the seventh chakra. Yeah, I'm gonna lead you to the promised land. Just give me a second. And as I said before, we are silicone based. I mean, silicone in the present, that's in our brain. So I'm implying that we are very transparent in form. Now, what was Adam again? So I almost get tripped up in my words. But anyways, forgive me if you don't. I don't care. Now, Yahshua had 7 dimensions in the spirit, which is complete in order to get to that discipleship. 7 chakras. 13, discipleship. Or 6, 1, 6. You have the use of 7. Numerology. Now the 1616 is carbon 7, which we are sending into 5 dimensions. Carbon 12 of 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, and 6 protons. So doesn't that make the original man? And with the separation is everyone else is mankind, or a hybrid of that. You know, the Caucasoids or the Mongoloids. Makes you think. Helps you to realize that you're actually a conduit for something greater. So you just have to be aligned with that. Because once you are a conduit for that central intelligence and that ability to be centered in that divine rationale, you cannot be a byproduct of something that's socially programmed. Now, is that what people are talking about with the red pill, the blue pill? I don't know, maybe. Maybe so, maybe not. Now, if you think about it, does apples grow from thistles? Nope. So therefore, as an expression of Yah, as a complete aperture through which Yah is actually observing himself through you.
That's right, we're too smart.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, we are, aren't we?
So make no mistake, you're definitely here for a purpose. Just like the prophet Ezekiel described it. Ezekiel 1, the 4 faces. The bull, which is Taurus, the element of earth. The archangel Michael, the watcher of the east. The eagle, Scorpio, element of water. The archangel Uriel, the watcher of the west. Man, Aquarius, element of air. The archangel Gabriel. The lion, Leo, element of fire. The archangel Raphael. Now the archangels are actually associated with the planets. Saturn, Cassiel, Jupiter, Zachariel, Mars, Samuel, the Sun, Michael, Venus, Anal, Mercury, Raphael, the Moon, Gabriel, Something to think about. So what does the air represent? It represents vocal communication, intellectualism, gas. What does the fire represent? Energy, daring, impetuous, plasma. What does the earth represent? Solid, stable, practical. What does it represent? Intuition, fertility, liquid. And you see exactly how Yah splits itself into everything, which he kind of pours into our souls scientifically with an amount of energy that permeates through our molecules. Makes you think. It's like that song with Kanye West. You know, how can one man have so much power? Because that source of power is already written in our foreheads. The third eye, Christos, pineal gland. Now, while I'm living in the 21st century, doing something mean to it, and as you know, I used to do it better than anybody you've seen do it. Plagiarism screams off the haters. And I thought that had a nice ring to it. You see how I just spun that? But it's a dope song. Now, he said something that was actually even more provoking to me. Very thought-provoking, I would say. He said, I needed time alone with my own thoughts, meditation. Got treasures in my mind, but couldn't open up my vault, unable to be still. The only way through the Father's name is the path to right standing. That is the symbol behind that. Now, if you look at Revelation 14:2, right? And I heard a voice from heaven, astral plane, as the voice of many waters, intuitiveness, and as the voice of great thunder, the God you. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, force, magnetic fields, energy, or the spiritual sound that is meditated upon like running water, vibration. I'm sure you've heard me say that plenty of times. The voice from heaven, the higher aspect of yourself, is calling you to be still within. That seems to come out of a stone or rock or something that is natural. Makes you think about the story of when Moses hit the stone twice and was never able to see the promised land. Now, your ego, vanity, emotions need to be surrendered to enter into the higher spiritual dimensions of you. So by hitting that stone twice refers to, you and Moses not being able to surrender inside of yourself. So you have to let go of that 666 or that left side of your mind. So what is the Sabbath? You bring no burden with you into the holy city. What is the holy city? Nothing from your mind can go into the holy place or the stillness of the sanctuary of God. Now, what is that stone? The source of truth. What is that water? Truth, wine, the higher source, the divine. What is the harps? Harmony, flowing, harmonious energy coming into your life. Now, if you look at Revelations 14, verse 4, the symbolism, and that is, you look at women, right? Not be defiled by the woman. It's not the actual woman, but what they mean by it is that that particular thing is your lower nature. That's representing the lower aspect of you, your emotions, and not letting your emotional state to have rule over your life. Now, what is the virgins? Pure consciousness, no thought, just following the way of the Lamb or the Christos, or the penal. Where's the first fruit? There's your physical works, right? Now redeemed, that means your lower nature that is sacrificed inside through letting go of your identity and meditation, and you were raised up with spiritual consciousness. Now if you look at Revelations 14 verse 5, in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of God. So without thought, you were not identified with. Now, when you're not identified by your thoughts, you're not associated with the lower nature of you. Because you remain in stillness of the spirit. The 144,000 and the chakra system, that's going to be broken down to you in a different way. So collectively, you want to understand exactly what this is. And peace and blessings.